Hi Lisa, I'm Gyongyi Strater. I want to thank you very much for your post. I thought it was a very well done, very well spoken post. I like that you mentioned that mankind is created in the image of God and therefore good, at least until sin entered into the world. I was thinking that even those with mental health issues or physical issues or spiritual issues are good because they are created in the image of God. They are not damaged goods to be discarded by society. Like you said later in your post, that those who are afflicted were removed, shunned, labeled, or cast out. And you mentioned Romans 3:23, that all have fallen short and all are sinners, which made me wonder, what is the connection between mental health issues and sin? If you have time, send me a reply in your post to tell me your opinion about this. You also mentioned Job, that people were wondering if God was allowing Satan to punish Job. And I think that God didn't allow Satan to punish Job, but he allowed this trouble to come over Job in order to show his glory later. I also like that you brought up cultural issues, how what is normal for one society, for example grieving, is not normal in another society, where maybe the passing away of somebody is celebrated instead of having a period of grieving. I come from a different culture. I'm originally from Romania, and I went to a funeral in the United States. A colleague from work lost his wife, and I was surprised that nobody was crying there, but rather everybody was, I can't say really cheerful, but they seemed to rather celebrate celebrate her life than grieve her passing. And that was a cultural shock for me, because in Romania people just cry a lot at funerals, not just the closest family members but also the extended family members and friends. Christ offers wholeness, healing to the emotional, physical, and spiritual, you said. And I like that, because this brings us hope, that Christ offers wholeness and healing. And for those who suffer from psychopathology, this can be of great hope. The hope is in Christ, who offers wholeness and healing. I also like that you mentioned that there is a spectrum of normal to abnormal. I haven't thought about this before. I probably thought subconsciously that they were two different distinct categories, normal and abnormal, when in fact it's all a spectrum. Very well pointed. I think you're right, it is a spectrum. And one last thing that I will mention from your post that I thought it was great, it was that abnormality is in relation to function. And I think that's very true, because psychopathology affects somebody's ability to function in one area or the other. Thank you so much for your post. It was very thoughtful of you to mention all the things that you did, and I thank you, and I wish you best of luck with everything.